Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to YouTube Film School. Today I'm going to be talking about basic cameras to get you started on your YouTube channel and on a budget. So these aren't very expensive cameras, these are something to get you started, something to get the ball rolling. So the first camera I'm going to be looking at is the GoPro. Now the GoPro does come with a case and it is an incredibly versatile camera. The GoPro has like a really huge lens. I'll pop it on now. So here's the GoPro. You can see how wide the lens is, and the audio quality actually is pretty good, which is something you really need to look out for when it comes to looking for a camera. Unfortunately, you can't see what you're filming, which is a huge disadvantage, unless you have it synced up to an iPad or an iPhone, or you just trust your judgment and hope for the best. Now, the GoPro actually also has a bit of a grainy look, and unless you do this kind of color editing, then it's not going to look very good. But that's about it really. It's a really good camera and it's very versatile, and you can use it a lot for like adventure vlogging, and which is really good. The second camera is the Canon SX610HS. Now, I'm not very familiar with this series of Canon. However, it's actually a pretty good camera. I bought it last year. I don't know when it was released, but I know it's getting a bit dated now. So the quality of the camera is actually pretty good. I mean, it's got great frame rate and it comes in 1080p, which is great. However, I did notice after I had finished filming with it that sometimes it gets a bit grainy and low light, but that's kind of expected with a camera of this price. The audio quality is okay, it's pretty good. Not the best, but it certainly will do. Now with this camera, it has a nifty little place where you can put a tripod ending in. I've got one of these, which I use when I vlog, and it just fits straight in there. And so I can hold it out like this, and it looks really, and it's kind of easier to vlog instead of having to hold it like this, and then your finger might get in the way of the lens. So it's good in that regard. It has got a screen on the back, which is really handy, because then you can see what you've shot. And you know, if you want to revisit a clip, if you're doing something like a skit or something like that, it's really handy for those kind of videos. I've got a nifty little tripod thing here, and if I were to use it for a sit down, talk to the camera YouTube video, it would be pretty good. So I'll show you what that will look like. Now unfortunately I don't know if you can see me very well. It hasn't got a flip out screen, which my other cameras do, which is really handy, but I'm just going to have to trust my judgment or pause it and have a look and see if it's all good. So that is the disadvantage of it really. And the final camera I recommend on a budget for a YouTube setup is actually an iPhone. I have the iPhone 6s and I'm incredibly lucky to have such a good phone. But it's got such a good camera on it. And I bought one of these. This is an iPhone tripod, and this was only £10, so it's a really good buy. Let me have a look. So you pop it in here on this thing. This is just like a spring, so it goes up and down. You pop your phone in. And there's a few adjustments to be made. And voila, you have an iPhone tripod. Now it's cool because the tripod is so light that you could actually use it for vlogging like this. So you could do the whole Casey Neistat thing and vlog with it like that, and it's really handy, similar with the Canon. Or if you wanted to do a sit down video, make sure you set up your camera before you put it in the tripod. Okay, so this is the image quality of the iPhone. It actually shoots in 4K, which is incredible. It has great slow motion, goes down to 120 frames. It's great for slow motion. It's starting to rain, so I need to wrap this up. So that's what the iPhone looks like. Now the iPhone obviously is a phone, and it's actually more expensive than any of these. but it's obviously a phone, so it comes with more than one use. It's incredibly versatile. I like all of these cameras and they all serve different uses, but I must say my favourite's probably the iPhone and the Canon. They all serve different uses, so you know, for adventure vlogging, for doing serious kind of crazy adventures, you would want to go for the GoPro. It's got a great wide angle lens and it's wicked for capturing loads of stuff. For vlogging, I would recommend this one here. It's great for vlogging. It's so easy to just take straight out, review your footage. It shoots in 1080p and it's a great camera overall, for the price as well. And the iPhone is so good in terms of slow motion, and also uploading straight away to the internet and being able to edit on the iPhone. So you can edit on your camera basically, which is, you know, a huge advantage if you were without, say, an editing software or a computer. You could do it all on your iPhone, which is amazing. So those are my top 3 beginner cameras for new YouTubers. I hope this helps. If it did, then don't forget to leave a like. If you have any questions about any YouTube topic whatsoever, leave a comment down below, and I am sure that I will be able to reply to some of them, most of them, if not all of them. Or I will feature your question in a video and I'll make a video on it. Thank you very much for watching. If you want, you can subscribe. That way you don't miss any YouTube Film School updates. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.